Welcome to another episode of NOLAforever.com. And today, visiting the City of the Dead, or more specifically, the end of Canal Street, where there's just hundreds, maybe thousands of tombs. And I use the term City of the Dead because New Orleans, one of the nicknames for New Orleans besides the Big Easy is the City of the Dead. And the reason why they call it that is for a few reasons. The first reason is the reason why all these tombs are above ground is because New Orleans is below sea level. So you can't actually bury people underground because they'll actually float back up, and that wouldn't be good. And so that's one reason. And the second reason, it's because there's a lot of cemeteries around New Orleans, and it's actually one of the main attractions coming here. And if you want to get the most exposure to the actual City of the Dead, the best place to go is at the end of Canal Street. And if you come down at the end of Canal Street, you're going to come to some major cemeteries. We have St. Patrick's, we have the Katrina Memorial, we have the Metairie Cemetery, and here we actually are in Greenwood, which is one of the larger ones. And as you see, it just looks like it goes on for miles. So a lot of these tombs, they are extremely elaborate, probably some more so than others. And as you'll see, there's angels, quite a bit of them, protecting this whole cemetery. So we're just going to take a walk around, trying to give you a tour. And most of the cemeteries are very similar to this, so that's why I'm just here at Greenwood, because you're going to get the most tombs in one spot. So if you go to other cemeteries in and around New Orleans, they're very similar. And the cemeteries are actually such a huge attraction here in New Orleans, not just for people visiting, but also for locals, that some people actually come here and have lunch in the cemeteries on top of the tombs, which seems kind of odd to me. But yeah, so if you like ghosts, if you like cemeteries, if you like the supernatural, you know, New Orleans is also known a lot for voodoo and the supernatural, the things that bump in the night, and ghost tours are very big here. And so the cemeteries are part of that. And most of these cemeteries, they do have tours, the guided tours that you can come on. But if you want to come here yourself, most of the cemeteries, they're normally open until 4:30. They don't allow people to come here at night. The gates are closed at that time, which is probably a good thing, because I wouldn't want to be here at night. But at the same time, you know, they don't want people to come here and damage the tombstones. And as you can see, you could actually drive in here because it still is a cemetery. And so these cemeteries are so large that they actually have street names, so the street names still go through the cemetery. So it just goes to show you the expansiveness of these tombs. And I don't know if you can see down there, or we'll just walk down there a little more, but the tombs just keep going and going. So once we get down here, you're just gonna see like nothing but crosses. And I don't recall seeing anything like this in any other city I've been in, at least not to this level. So it's really a unique experience. And also, if you are a shutterbug, you enjoy taking pictures, this is a wonderful place to come and take pictures, especially if you love like statues, angelic statues. There's just an abundance of that here. And as you can see down here, the tombs actually go on, it seems, for miles and miles and miles. I'm just going to get a... As you can see right there. That is a lot. So when you come to New Orleans, don't forget to come pay your respects and come visit the City of the Dead.